Hello, hi, and welcome to Empathic Fire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Scorpio in mid-October 2020. What is going on, Scorpio? How are you all doing? I hope that you're doing well. All right, Scorpio, wherever you're in the world, please be safe, happy, healthy, and secure. I am wishing that for everybody because 2020 is a doozy, right? And please continue to take very good care of yourselves and those that you know and love at this time because it's still, as I just said a moment ago, 2020 outside. The whole thing, it's a mess, right? But in other news, friends, happy birthday to you early Scorpios who are coming up here at towards the tail end of the month, and also, of course, happy birthday to those November Scorpios as well. Whenever your special day is, I hope you have an amazing time. I hope it's fabulous. I hope you enjoy yourselves because everybody, in my opinion, should celebrate themselves at least on your birthday, if not any other day or any other time. It should always be around then because, you know, we all deserve to be loved, yeah? Five of Cups flipped over there, plus a bunch of other stuff, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to look at the Five of Cups. So, or excuse me, not Five of Cups, Four of Cups. So, yeah, some of you might be, not really feeling what I just said, but some of you are. Some of you are absolutely looking forward to your birthday. Others of you, not so much. But, you know, that's Scorpio for you, huh? I'm kidding. I really enjoy Scorpio. So no, I'm only joking with you guys. Only some of you are, you know, moody. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Scorpio, anything that you want from me, it is already in the description box. So if you're looking for the timestamp, it is down there. Information on how to purchase a personal reading with me, it is also down there. If you have a question before you place an order for a personal with me, email me at the same address. I will answer you as soon as I can. And if you are interested in doing donations to the channel, feel free to use the PayPal link or the Cash App link that's listed down there if you want to do that. If you do send over any money for donations, please put a notation in the message box or whatever so that I don't, you know, just randomly receive money and be like, what? And if you're interested in following me on Instagram, my name is EmpathicFire Tarot over there, and there is a convenient little link to that down in the description box as well, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Messages, please, for Scorpio in mid-October. Scorpio mid-October 2020. Messages, energies, insights for Scorpio mid-October 2020. Let's see. It's like a 3 that felt like. Is that a 3? Yes, they say 3. All right. They were pretty certain, so let's see if they really meant what they said. They meant what they said. All right. So my guides are feeling pretty keyed into this. Let's see what happens. Messages for Scorpio mid-October. Please show me. Yep, okay. Messages for Scorpio mid-October, number 2. Messages for Scorpio. Okay. I kind of felt that was going to happen, and I was like, watch me have to have 3 face-down cards, and I'm going to talk about it. So, Scorpio, you know, you're out of the 12 signs, you are the 10th that I'm doing for the mids, and this is the first reading where all the cards came face down. And I haven't mentioned this in a while in my channel, but, you know, my guides are, you know, making a whole big deal about it, so I have to say it for a reason. This is immediately talking about what is hidden. What is unknown, what is not shared, what is not obvious, okay? Maybe there'll be good news under here, maybe there'll be not so good news, I don't know. But that energy is around you. Hidden things, secrecy, things that are just not obvious as if all the cards that came face up, right? So they wanted me to note that. Let's go ahead and see what it is. So the first card was the Devil, okay, sure. The Magician, and the Five of Swords. What? Don't like it, go away, thank you. This was abrasive energy immediately. So let's just dive in, okay? First card was the Major Arcana, the Devil card, Major Arcana for Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you don't have to be. Magician, secondary major for Virgo and Gemini. You could be dealing with either of those signs or not at all. And the Five of Swords. You fighting with people. You're fighting with... Jesus, this is coming back. They're reminding me. This is coming back. I don't remember what your October message was. I don't know. It might have been in August. I said something about the fight of your life or something like that. And they're reminding me. That's what's going on here. This is a carryover from that energy, carryover from that circumstance, carryover from that whatever the hell it is. They might not be the same thing, or you might not be dealing with the same people, but the energy of strife, oh, fuck, my eye hurts. The energy of disagreements is very strong, and I don't like it. So let's just go ahead. And I mean, we've started, but geez, my God. You don't know what I mean, you heard that sound, but like, I don't have like a gag reflex, I don't think, or at least not a strong one, but I feel very like I want to throw up. So some of you are feeling nauseous or nauseated by what's going on in your life, okay? Or maybe because of what's depicted on this card, this little earthworm being chopped up. Jesus Christ. So Five of Swords traditionally in tarot speaks about disagreements, spiteful disagreements, nasty disagreements, people wanting to win the fight, win the battle, no matter what, just because it makes them feel good. And they want the victory. That's usually what we talk about with the Five of Swords. Somebody wants a victory, no matter the cost, and as they pursue the win, they actually end up hurting themselves, or they end up disadvantaged. They give themselves some type of disadvantage. They don't recognize in the moment of their quote unquote win what they've actually lost. Something like that, okay? This imagery, I'm not a scientist or a biologist or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure when you snip a worm, it regrows. And if it doesn't regrow, it continues to move, it continues to live in a certain way, but I'm pretty sure they can regrow. Like whatever certain part of them is cut off, I think it grows back over time. So what's the significance of this? This has gone on for a long time. You and another person or a group of people in your home, in your work life, wherever, this is all the ways for so many of you people. This is like people from your past who are still squabbling with you, and you've been squabbling with this person or these people for years. In some of your cases, fucking years. Ugh. There I am, like I'm feeling nauseous again. Blech. Like, ugh, get it out of here. This is so fucking annoying. As the energy, I have no dog in this fight. I'm your reader. I'm an empathic person. I don't like this energy. I can only imagine how you feel. And I'm very, my tolerance is pretty high, but for bullshit, it's pretty low. And this is nothing but bullshit, okay? Slander is something that I'm getting. People are talking all kinds of shit that isn't true, making up things, exaggerating things, all to hurt someone else. Scorpio, it could be you who's doing the slandering, to be fair. To be fair, it's a general reading. It could go either way. But I'm going to address it as if this is happening to you, because that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling shocked. My heart, like I can't tell for sure if my heart rate is up, but I'm more aware that my heart is beating than I normally would be. I think it's beating normally, but like I can feel it like pulsating through my ears, through my fingertips. Like I feel this blood doing its thing, going wherever it goes and all that stuff. So I'm very aware of my bodily functions right now. So maybe some of you are experiencing that. Maybe some of you are experiencing heart palpitations. Maybe you're having shortness of breath or something like that. Maybe you're sick. Maybe that, okay, thank you. Maybe you've, oh God. I mean, pandemic aside, maybe some of you are getting sick because of what this is, right? I'm done with that because you know it. I'm telling you what you already know. You know what's difficult. You know why it's difficult. You know who you're dealing with to a certain extent. Okay. What's that mean to a certain extent? Ah, okay. Five of Swords, like I said, is combative energy. It's argumentative, and it's really shady. Like, so what I'm sensing here is you might be dealing with people that you've known a long time, but they're showing sides of themselves that you did not expect. So to a certain extent, you know these people. Now that there's something going on between you, disagreements, fighting over something, or like some of you, like this is like over property or like ownership of something. Other cases, this is like stupid petty shit, but somebody is like wanting to prove a point, like make an example out of you or this person or that person or whoever. Like someone's being really petty and spiteful, right? And that side of that person never expected it. Never expected it. But here it is. And it's a doozy because these two... Stop. I don't want that. Thank you. I probably do this in Scorpio readings more than any other, where I have to like stop the energy that's coming towards me. Like, no, thank you. That's not for me. I'm curious. I'm just here to observe. I don't want it a part of me. Okay. Yeah. So Jesus. Some of you are dealing with someone who is crafty as fuck, and they mean you harm. They mean you harm. I hope I'm not speaking in the physical sense, because I think physical violence is, and physical lack of physical safety is like one of the most terrifying things. Like, I know it happens. I know that's the reality for some people, but I don't like to encounter it in readings. But this person wants to see you suffer. They want to see you squirm like a worm. I don't mean to be rhyming or anything like that, but literally they want to see you squirm like a worm. And I mean, when you think about it, I think that happens when you clip a worm. It loses part of its body. Doesn't it like recoil? Like, doesn't it coil up? I mean, and that would make sense. It's a freaking living creature. It has pain receptors, I assume. So this person wants to see you suffer. I cannot say it enough, or I'm trying to get away from this, but like, they're so mad. They're so angry. They're so bitter. They are... Now, like, my gut feels weird. It's just like ridiculous. Like, some of you guys, like, just hearing this person's name is enough to like make you feel all kinds of ways physically. Hearing their voice, physical symptoms. Like, maybe, okay, thank you. Maybe, thank you. The devil. This person and you, number one, you have a huge connection. Undeniable connection. And it's the unfortunate type. It's the type of connection that you can't get rid of, because either you or they, both of you might be in this energy together, but it feels mostly them. But I'm gonna level with you. Some of you walk right back into this connection, okay? But it's the unfortunate type because it's super fucking toxic. It's disgustingly toxic. Because it's not the healthy way of working with the devil energy. The devil on its face as a card in the tarot is not the worst thing in the world. All cards in tarot have a positive and a negative side, a high vibe, a low vibe, okay? And this is low. This is low. Whatever this is low. Some of you, you're dealing with a person, or your standpoint is someone in this energy has a fixation, has a fixation on the attachment. The attachment is a lifeline. Without the attachment, this person dies. This person feels alone. They feel abandoned. Whatever. It's so much bullshit. God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's not healthy. It's not fair. It's not mature. It's not honest. It's not anything. This is so low vibe. It's really upsetting to me. because it doesn't have to be. Like I was saying, sort of kind of to distract myself from what the fuck this feeling is. There are good attributes to the devil card. Devil card can embody hard work, can speak to people being dedicated to contracts and fulfilling contracts. That's sort of kind of a good thing. When you fulfill your contract, that's good. But when it's low vibe, there's someone in this energy who feels the contract isn't over, even though it might very well be. Contract's fucking over, baby. But someone here is just like, no, it's not over. What the hell? What the hell is this? Who is this? Why is this? I don't know. Maybe that's your question. Maybe that's you or someone else who's just like, I don't understand this. But let me tell you, what's really going on here is you are dealing with a person, or you share this energy too. Okay, some of you share this energy. When I say share, I'm not sensing share as in equal, but you share as in permissible. You share as in replicated or reciprocated or accepted. You tolerate, right? One of the things I say when the devil card comes up in tarot sometimes is he is definitely a trickster. And I say he only because it's, traditionally the devil is a man or a masculine looking person. But we could be talking about a female. It doesn't matter. But one of the things that is prevalently known about the devil, especially from biblical or religious texts, he's a trickster. He convinces you he has this power. He convinces you that you have certain special abilities or special attributes and whatever. He will say whatever to get to his ends, to get to his means. Not an honest person. Not an up and up person who's on the up and up. The devil is a lie. And being that he's a lie, and I know what's down here, so this is confirmed because we're probably going to repeat this when we talk about the magician. The devil can't do anything if you disempower him. If you say, hey devil, I know that you're a devil, I know that you're a liar, I know that you're a manipulator, I know that you're toxic as fuck, and I know what you're up to, I know your game, you disempower this person. I mean, in the short term, it might make them really mad, they might, have all kinds of nasty reactions and blah, 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 but the devil only works when he is allowed to affect his target. Easier said than done, I know, I'm not living that life, you are. Or they are, or whoever it is, right? But I'm telling you, that's how you disempower people like this. Toxic people like this, who get off on disturbing and destroying other people, who get off on manipulating and controlling other people. That's another aspect of the devil. Control, manipulation, pulling the strings, marionette, puppeteer of a marionette, okay? You disempower people like that when you take away and you show them, whatever you do, it doesn't affect me. Now, I don't know how feasible that is, because like I said, some of you have a deep history with this person. You've known them for years. For most of you, this isn't somebody you met last week. Somebody you've known a long time. Family, friends, lovers, exes, your own children in some of your cases, maybe. Some of your cases, a father figure, okay? Capricorn represents father archetypes. So some of you got them daddy issues. Hardcore. I don't know what the specifics are, but this is mess and this is toxic. And to get out of it, I don't know yet, but that is what I'm sensing. This person abuses their power. They know they have this power and they know you don't check them. Or if you do check them, they're ready. They're always ready to up the ante on you. And that keeps some of you guys paralyzed. Literally. Well, not literally like your body, but it keeps you paralyzed. The threat of what they could do, what else they could do. Listen, what else they could do. The magician. Crafty. With these two cards down here, crafty, okay? What else they could do? This person, they've got you convinced, and they might be telling the truth. You might have seen, and you might have had a little taste of it, so please don't take what I'm about to say full on. But they have convinced you that they can do anything. And that might be true. They might have a lot of resources, because that's what the magician is known for, having all the resources and tools at their disposal to make your life a living hell. Okay? If that's true and you know it's true, listen, don't take any advice that I give or any other tarot reader gives that you know would never work out for you. Use your own discernment and be your own advocate, or find people around you who can do this work alongside you and come up against this person, because that's what's cycles, attachments, conditioning. Okay. This person is used to this, used to you being how you are, being manipulated the ways they know how to manipulate you, treating you the ways they know how to treat you, and you not saying a goddamn word about it. Magician, they know this. They sense it. Look at this. What is this? A cheetah or a leopard or whatever? A hunting animal. They can smell you. I can smell your fear. That type of shit. Who is this? Bullshit. I don't like it. Again, I'm just touching this energy. I'm just dipping just dipping my foot in this, and already I'm upset. And my reaction is probably way different than yours. Okay, but I'm telling you, this person, they some of them, it's a smoke and mirrors, because the name magician. I'm making you believe that I've got a bunny in my hat. I'm making you believe I'm sawing this woman in half, when really she's just tucking her body into one side of it because she's a fucking contortionist. But that's the ruse. That's the game. That's the illusion. So in some of your cases, you could call their bluff. You could debunk their tricks. But in some of your other cases, like I said, they do have these resources. They are really sawing a woman in half. That's, of course, I'm being facetious. I don't think any of you are dealing with that type of crazy person, okay? I would hope not. But, so pick which side you're on. You're either dealing with a magician who is totally BS, or you're dealing with like a David Blaine, where, I'm sure other magicians know what the hell he does, but to the regular person on the street, he's one of the craziest magicians I've ever seen. Like, really? He really does this? Like, that seemed pretty real to me. So pick your side. The depths to what this person can do, will do. Fucking, and I'm cursed. That's a sign when a reading is like really getting to me, because I naturally curse a lot, in case you didn't know. And that's when a reading is really getting to me, when my natural just like sailor mouth comes out. Wow. What is this person? So you're dealing with this horrible person. They don't want to let you go. Whatever you want. Let me rephrase that. Because maybe you don't want to go, even though this is toxic as hell and it's garbage. You probably should go, or you should really reevaluate this. You should really renovate this. Okay. We're in Mercury retrograde, the season of the season of the re's. So reevaluate, refurbish, have revelations, reconcile, whatever the re is, right? So even if you don't leave, you should certainly think about renovating whatever this is. Okay? So you're dealing with this person. It's hot garbage. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. And they don't want it to be pleasant for you. This person, in most cases, they want you to be miserable. Misery loves company. This person is miserable. When you're in the low vibe of the devil card, you don't have joy in your life. Not true joy. You don't know how to do it. No. Okay? So this person has no joy. And if you have joy, they're going to suck it out of you. This person has nothing to be happy about. They have no fucking hobbies of their own or things in their life that warm their heart. And if you do, they want to snatch that from you. They're possessive. Give it to me. In some cases, this person is a bully. This person is jealous. They're a bully. They covet what you have. Biblical, with the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not covet. All right, they're coveting. Vengeful, wrath. The sin of wrath. or the deadly sin of wrath. So I'm blending things. So 10 Commandments and the deadly sins. But Jesus, oh God. All right, I've rambled enough. Let's go ahead and see more messages for Scorpio, please, regarding this situation. Additional messages for Scorpio regarding this situation. Additional messages. Son of Pentacles. Some of you, this is your kid, or you have a kid with this person. Son of Pentacles. Or you've known them since you were a teenager, when you were a young adult. You met them when you were just getting started in the world. Okay, that's complicated. That's complicated. For some of you, you definitely have a contract with this person, a soul contract with this person, a karmic contract with this person. Some of you. Well, I shouldn't even say some. I guess it depends on what you believe and what you understand about those things. Soul contracts, karmic contracts, right? Or what you believe in them. Not necessarily understand, but what you believe of them. In my estimation, you can have a soul contract with a person and it's the worst thing in the world. You can have a soul contract with another person and it's the most wonderful thing in the world. And that's the general vibe of soul anything. It can be good, it can be bad, but it's all purposeful because outside of the realm of humanity, outside of our conscious, way that we live here on earth, those things are inconsequential. You might be walking through hell with this person, but your soul and where you were before you incarnated didn't think about that, doesn't care about that. It's meant. So anyway, soul contract, karmic contract, devil, star, lovers, big time. Okay. So Son of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be dealing with an Earth sign, but you don't have to be. This is Knight of Pentacles and other decks. Star energy. Major Arcana for Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but you don't have to be. And the Lovers. Gemini. That's 2 for Gemini, since the Magician came out earlier. Same thing. Could be dealing, but you don't have to be. Again, you could have known this person for a long time, since you were a teenager or young adult, or you have children possibly of that age with them. You don't have to be, or you don't have to have children. But there's... some of them view you like this, like a teenager, even if you're both 2 grown adults. Like, they treat you like a child in some cases. You don't know what's good for you, Scorpio. I know what's good for you. Here's what's going on. Or the way they speak to you is like a teenager. They don't respect you as an equal. If you're both grown-ass adults, they don't respect you as an adult. They don't see you like that. They think you're beneath them. They help. I already told you. Manipulation, marionette strings, puppeteer. They want to control you. And in some of your cases, because it's double Earth, they control you through your money. They control you. They control something about your life. Your money, other material resources that you have, because again, the Magician has all the resources at their disposal. Or they withhold you from that. They withhold you from owning your own, having your own. I said that before. This could be a father. Doesn't have to be a father, by the way, but they would carry a father marker about them. So it could be an older brother, could be an uncle, could be a grandfather, could be your husband. Okay. And even still, you can flip that because it's just energy. So all of that I just said could belong to females. So mother, sister, grandmother, wife. Okay. Keep that in mind. But they have dominion over you. That's what they feel. That is further compounded if they believe, whether they would phrase it this way or not, if they believe you guys are together on a soul level, you can have corrupt and unhealthy attachments and believe woo-woo, spirit, God is on your side. This person could be telling you every day, we're soulmates. And they might be right. But because they think soulmates, and this is why I tread lightly with using this word, on my channel, and I encourage other people to be a little more critical when they use it. To this person, soulmates mean forever. Like, we incarnated to be in this life together forever and work it out and be together and always be in each other's lives. And if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that's not my definition, but I know other people have that definition, and here's one of them. Soulmate is a contract. Karmic partner is a contract. Twin flame, all that stuff. It's all, we agreed to do it. However, my channel, my work, what I know, like a contract, like I mentioned before, has termination points. No contract that's good equals forever. I'm going to be a little bit political. And you know what contracts existed forever? And they were clearly harmful and clearly were a blight on humanity. Any contract where one human belonged to another as property, that's a contract or a bill of sale or whatever. You are forcing someone into an agreement that you are mine forever. Slavery. In some cases, modern slavery, because that still exists. It's way, way underground, but it still exists. That's not healthy. That's not fair to the person that's owned. But this is the mindset of someone like this. I'm not saying that, they participate in human trafficking or anything like that. But I'm saying that's their minds. That's what they feel on the inside about you and them. And their way of seeing it is, dare I say, delusional. Because of everything that's come out here, this is how they speak, or this is how they present it to other people. All of this is the real. Here's what comes out in mixed company. Star and lovers. Us being together, it's written in the stars. Us being friends, you being my child, us being lovers, or lovers right next to it, us being, married, whatever. It was destined. That's a double-edged sword. Because again, I agree, that might be true. Where me and this person would disagree is that it's forever. Is that, and we would also disagree in that soulmate relationships are not able to be broken. You can break them, okay? Look those rituals up if you're into it, all right? And they're not always pleasant. They're not always meant to be pleasant. Some are here purely designed to challenge you, and from them you will grow. Does it mean you should be subjected to it the entirety of your life? No, because what did I say a moment ago? Certain contracts, most contracts, any contract worth its weight, worth a damn, it has a termination point. So listen. So, Star, they will tell you things like, you make them better. You make me want to be a better mother. You make me want to be a better friend. I'm so much healthier or happier when you're around. When you, this is like presuming that you have tried very slowly or in small increments or in the ways that you can to get away from this person, to get some distance, to separate, right? When you try, here they come. I need you, Star. This is a corrupt way. This is how they do it. This person is corrupt in their spirit. Damn, I'm hammering on this person. Corrupt in their spirit. I need you. I'm healthier with you. Devil card. This person might have addictions, right? They might have big time addictions. I need you. I can't stay sober without you. Say what? Say what? Number one, you're not wanting to be sober because that's not the mindset of a person who wants to be sober. If you want to be sober, it has nothing to do with me. That's all on you, buddy. That's all on you, ma'am. Get the fuck out of here. Ooh, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, so they say this kind of stuff. All this high, celestial types of language. They might write you poetry. They might do all kinds of shit, right? To lure you back in. To get you back on your little puppet strings, right? Lovers, we together. Look at us, flying high in the sky. You and me. Nobody else in this world. Like, they could be very, the sentiment is great, but the reality just doesn't add up to it. And again, this is the reality, by the way, all of that we discussed. This is what goes on in this person's mind, and this is how they kind of idealize, thank you, your relationship. It's so lovely. It's the best thing that's ever happened to them. They've never felt this way about anybody else. They've never loved anyone as much as they love you. Like, if this is a parent-child thing and you've got siblings, you're my favorite. I'm not a parent, but I'm pretty sure most parents would say they don't have a favorite. Not in a serious way. When they say it, they mean it. You're my favorite child. You know that? Well, you know, that's like a way to keep you around them. This buttery language, this sweet language, these possibly sometimes apologetic gestures or sometimes gifts for some of you. Manipulation. This is a tactic. They do that on purpose. I mean, I already told you that, but that's backed up because of the magician. All right, we are obviously way over, but you know, that tends to happen with these Scorpio readings. Not all the time, but you guys usually get super long readings from me, even though I don't want to give them. Because the messages are here, and I get so into this energy. It's ridiculous. But let's go ahead and get you some advice, and then I'm getting out of here. I hope if you want to leave this situation, if you want to be free of this contract, look it up. Because you legit might have a karmic tie to this person. You might legit have a soul contract with this person. You may have legit, over whatever period it took for you to incarnate as whoever the hell you are right now, you may have intended to be with this person. Friend, family, lover, I don't care. But if you don't want to do it anymore, you are allowed to release it. You create the contract, you can destroy the contract. Makes sense, doesn't it? If you, literally, think of it. If you are somewhere out in the ether, floating around, doing whatever, before you come down to Earth, and you're up there going, I want to do something when I'm on Earth, and you're drafting a document, or you're, you know, whatever, you're making the plan to go through this, anything that you make, you can destroy it. Or anything that you create, you can uncreate. Let's say it that way, versus destroy, because maybe that's a little heavy of a word, right? So if you have created it, you can uncreate it. If you want to do that, seek the ways to do. If you don't, have at it. I don't know why you would, but I do know why you would. Toxicity, codependence, not knowing how to do anything else because you've known this person for so long. In some of your cases, this is a family member, this is a longtime friend. You're used to things being this way, and you don't think that things can be any different. That's a lie. The devil's a lie. That's a lie. Moving on. What is the advice for Scorpio in this situation? I'm not going to take that because I didn't give it the real shuffle, but further indication that you're not having a good time with that Ten of Swords there. Or excuse me, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. And what was this? The Six of Swords. Or excuse me, Six of Wands. But that fell to the table, so I'm not going to take it, but I'm just noting, look how awful that is. More worms, more swords. Not fun. Alright, so anyway. Advice for Scorpio, please, in this situation. What is the advice for Scorpio? Nine of Swords, anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia. Take care of yourselves. Get some rest. Advice for Scorpio in this situation. Please show me. All right. Temperance. Very good. That's very good. It's very good. And it's a major arcana, so it's on foot, energetically speaking, potentially, with all the other majors that came out. Now, Temperance, major arcana for Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but you don't have to be. This could be someone outside of you, outside of your situation, who could be a help to you, or it's just an energy of alchemical transformation, sacrificial something, if I'm honest, it feels like something has to be sacrificed. You might not want it to be. They sure as fuck wouldn't want it to be. Whoever this person is, they don't want anything to transform. Nothing. 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 They don't want anything to change. Period. Paragraph. Okay? So, if you want something to change, Scorpio, or whoever is resonating with this message, in case you're a cross-watcher, you have to sacrifice something. And that sacrifice doesn't have to be major. It could be for some of you. I can't speak to your specifics, but it is ceremonial, is what they're like, ritual ceremony. Like you literally have to do something. Now, I mentioned this somewhere in some reading in this mid-monthly series about burn rituals. If you want to do it like the spiritual route, look into that kind of stuff. Burn rituals. People do, obviously people do saging and smudging and all that kind of stuff. Other people, what do they do? Oh, shit. Some people do like water cleanses, things like that. Whatever you think you need, or whatever, a woo-woo metaphysical friend of yours says that they do, ask their opinion. Because I told you, this could be someone outside of you, external to you, who kind of, could be who could be a help to you, okay? But I do feel you have to literally, like, offer a ritual, offer a sacrifice, or sacrifice something in your life. It doesn't have to be in the spiritual world of this metaphysical arm or trajectory. It can be literally sacrificing this relationship, sacrificing a certain way this relationship can operate. If this was a family member, like let's say it wasn't even between parent and child, let's say it's sibling to sibling or something like that, and you've got other siblings, right? You might have to not talk to this person. You might have to, if you are entangled in a business sense, remove yourself from the business, take away your assets, do something that, again, I told you, checks this person. Granted, I also told you in the beginning, some of them are ready to be checked and they're going to check you harder. So, know your situation, use your discernment. But there's something where if you want out, if you want to be free of this contract that you created, in part at least, in some other place and time before you incarnated on this earth, if you believe in all this, you can uncreate that contract too. But you need to participate in some type of sacrifice, some type of ceremony, some type of ritual. That's really what this feels like. And if you don't participate in anything, again, metaphysical, it has to be sacrificial in some other type of way. Like literally in your layman life, in your 3D life, you know what I mean? Or this is a friend, a family member, a freaking Reiki specialist or guru or something like that who can help you. Scorpio, Jesus Christ, that's your reading. Whew. All right, if you like this, please hit the like button. If it resonated with you and you feel free to leave a comment or whatever, please do. Sharing the video, I would appreciate, and subscribing to the channel, I would super duper appreciate. So much luck to you in dealing with this. For many of you, it's not going to be easy. This is not going to wrap up overnight. This is a doozy. But anyway, I'm wishing you guys the best of luck because, I wouldn't want to be dealing with this, In any case, Scorpio, I'll be back soon with your birthday message on the first day of Scorpio season, which I believe is October 23rd, right? And then, of course, your November readings will come out after that, and your live will come probably the second Saturday or the first Saturday. I never really know which one it is of November. So if you want to see me live for your birthday season, look out for that, and all your other readings as well. If you want to get at me for a personal, that information is down in the description box. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care.